Hey everybody, I happened to get a new gun, and unfortunately this one isn't mine. My father-in-law got this gun for my son, and he was going to have his name put on the stock and have it engraved in there, and unfortunately the guy who was going to do it passed away. So he gave us the gun anyway, and since they're from a small town, he'd asked if I'd look around and see if there's anybody who can do that here. Well, I've taken up a new project and I've decided to do it myself. So I'll just go over the gun real fast and then show you what I'm up to with it. This is an inner arms pump action 22 long rifle. Pretty simple gun, and it's nice for what it is. Now granted, inner arms went out of business, but the gun still works great. We've had it out to the range to shoot it, but you know, there it is. It's unloaded, the action open, and pull the trigger. Works great. Alright, so here's the plan. Here's the buttstock. Now what I want to do is I want to hand chisel out a section, and I've got a nickel plate on order with my son's name engraved in it. So I'll then sit the plate in the handle. Now the question is what to coat it in, because I want to coat it in some sort of resin or epoxy or something like that. And I've got a few test pieces because I've been doing a little research on this. When I started looking into this, I figured I'd just chisel out a section, glue the plate in, and cover it with some sort of epoxy or polyurethane or something. But I had a few failures along the way, and I just want to show them to you. So here's what I did. I drilled a few test pieces, and these are two different kind of urethanes. And let me switch sides here on the camera real quick so I can show you better. I used a polyurethane here, and then I used Helmsman spar urethane here. And what I did was I drilled out this 2x3 here, then I glued a piece of tin foil in to simulate the plate, and then I filled in the hole with both types of varnish in here. And again, this is the polyurethane, and then that's Helmsman spar varnish. So, and unfortunately varnish shrinks, so that's not going to work. So I tried something else. I bought a clear epoxy, got it in there, and let's see if I can show it good here. The clear epoxy works well, but it's got some flaws in it, and it's really hard to see on camera. See if I can zoom in here. Oh, there we go, that's good. Okay, you see right there where my finger is, all the way around the edge there's bubbles. And this is fast set epoxy. This is like 5-minute dry time. Well, I had a little pin and a piece of wire, and I'm trying to pick these bubbles out of this stuff. And it didn't work out so well, so glad I did a test piece. So after doing a little research on some craft sites and stuff, what I've come up with to use is casting resin, and it takes several hours to dry, and it works the air bubbles out of itself if there's any in there. So I'm going to take the casting resin and do another test piece, and if that works I'm going to go ahead and complete the stock, and I will have a follow-up video to post. So also to note, there are two types of casting resin. There's a polyester, and then there's an epoxy based. From what I've read online, the polyester one shrinks, so I would not recommend that. I ordered the epoxy based. So anyway, more to come. That's the gun, and I'll be sure to show you what it looks like finished. Talk to you guys later.